there was an instant chemistry there. I'm flying home and I'm in love with this guy.
Stand up!
If you bring me your credit card.
6.5 hours later.
I'm going to leave you this.
Yeah.
So if you need anything, there's some money left on there, okay? You remember the number?
Yeah. If I need something, you take.
There's a lot of older people that have met people abroad, and then they come over and then they leave. What if he gets over and then he leaves?
If that's what happens, then we'll have to hunt him down.
You seem very nervous, Johan. You okay?
I want to do it. Stop hiding. You hiding forever. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, when...
I'm boiling hot. Matt's trying to cool me down. Mum looks like she's sucking a sour sweet. For God's sake, where the hell is he?
2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
There's messages. There's pictures of you with a woman. You haven't even got the balls to tell me the truth. Fuck you, Johan.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Welcome back. So, I've been keeping up with Charlotte and Johan since episode 1. I've been loving the episodes, loving the seasons. I just can't get enough of them. So, this video is all about them from episode 1 to episode 11. And if you're going to skip to episode 11, fine. I won't be mad, just disappointed.
Oh my god, are you crying?
No, it's just raining.
Oh, by the way, this is speed 1. Okay, now let's start. Episode 1. First person we meet is Charlotte. She seems like a very nice lady. One red flag is that she's 34 and she's dating a 21-year-old.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
So, let's just go back a bit. After being a cat lady for so long, it wasn't until she hit 30 and realized, oh shit, I'm lonely as fuck.
It just got a bit lonely because everyone else in my group started settling down and then there was just me.
So she goes on vacation with her mom and her stepdad. She then ditches her mom for this man and she is shocked because he's flirting with her. And she's like, this isn't in the job description, but surely it is if he wants them tips. So after 2 days of spending time with him, she went back home and she said, yup, I'm in love.
I'm flying home and I'm in love with this guy. It's crazy, but you can't help how you feel about things.
FBI, open up!
They talk on the phone 3 times a day, but I don't know how he gets it done since he works so much. So then Charlotte's like, after 4 months of speaking, we got engaged.
I was absolutely gobsmacked that he wanted to marry me. I thought, how did I get so lucky?
Go to WWE.com and register. I wonder what $1 million even smells like.
And that's the smile you make after knowing that your life is now set. So now Charlotte is out with her friends and they look like the most judgmental people ever. So then she shows them a picture of him and now we finally see some smiles. Then she tells them his age and they're like, oh my gosh, you cougar.
Cougar? I know. Sorry, boy.
I'm a cougar. Wow.
Charlotte tells us that someone told her that he was older, but when they met, he was 20, and she was like, oh no, you've got to be kidding me. I met the man of my dreams, but he's 20? Anyways, I was already in love, so it was too late to have morals.
People wouldn't bat an eyelid if I was 43 and maybe he was in his 30s, but because he's still in his 20s, it does sound a lot worse.
Yeah. You know, it's actually the same with an 18-year-old and a 13-year-old. It's only like a 5-year difference, but, yo, gross. You're still going to jail. And yes, I'm looking at all you seniors that be dating freshmen. Gross. Anyways, Johan works a lot and he has to flirt with girls to make extra tips. And that makes Charlotte hella nervous. So, let's go ahead and meet Johan.
Going out tonight?
Tonight, at the beach,
Yeah.
the bar.
Hanging out.
Yeah, I was hanging out.
Oh, I pay for you.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm not going to question that.
No.
If you bring me your credit card.
Oh my gosh, he's funny. I like that. Oh my gosh, he's actually younger than me. Never mind. yeah, Charlotte, you might actually be in trouble because he is flirting and making these girls blush. So we see his house and we find out that he's the only breadwinner for his family, but then we also find out that Charlotte helps them by sending them money as well.
Cuando yo estaba operada, ella a veces también le mandaba a Johan dinero para que me lo depositara para los medicamentos.
So these are Johan's goals: get married, get to England, and become a Spanish teacher that charges 30 to 25 euros an hour. I mean, that's oddly specific, but okay. Okay, back to Charlotte. Her mom doesn't like her getting married because she thought that it was just a holiday thing and he's just using her. Mama's like, who's paying for it? Charlotte's like, me, obviously. She also said that she gave him money for his birthday, money for a passport, and money to just say thank you. What? Why would she do that? But not only that, she also paid them to get a new roof after a hurricane hit them.
I don't really agree with that. You're not their sugar mummy. That's not your place. How are these people going to cope? Well, they would have had to if you hadn't been there.
Well, she isn't wrong. Charlotte doesn't care though because she wants to give him a chance, and it's mainly coming from her getting old and being lonely, and she also wants a family. Episode 2. So she calls Johan because she's going back there so they can plan the wedding, and this man does not look like he cares. He's barely paying attention, and Charlotte's basically talking to herself at this point.
So obviously I'm coming out and we're getting married in
so
Dunbury.
I've made a list of things that
just a nice white wedding, on the beach, friends and family.
Breeze in my hair.
So, like, do you have any ideas? Johan?
Yeah, I would like to.
The lack of enthusiasm is just the fact that he's tired.
Charlotte, babe, you're being too nice. I would have screamed, wake up, because I'm not paying for a wedding all on my own and I get zero feedback. So she asks him who he wants to invite, and now he starts talking. He says he wants his mom, his grandma, his friend Eric, Kevin, Nick, his other friends. Fuck it, he wants everybody in that bitch.
I love you. Bye.
So now Charlotte meets up with her friend, and her friend is like, have you sent him money? Yup. Did he pay for everything? Yup. But don't worry, girl. He contributes by paying the tips, girl. Okay, what's the long-term plan? We're gonna stay here, duh. Okay, but is that why he might be coming here? Because he knows that there's better opportunities? Crickets. How did he afford his passport? I paid for it. Oh my gosh. Not really shocker, but come on.
Charlotte has paid for his passport, a new roof for his family home, which is just insane. They don't have very much as a family, and they will see Charlotte as rich.
Anyways, we find out that she spent a total of 3 weeks before deciding to marry him.
Like, are you mad?
Yo, crazy.
Okay, so now she's packing to go.
Can't forget my sun cream. It's the only protection I'll be using.
And now she goes and talks to her mom. Long story short, her mom's like, girl, you're stupid. And she's like, yup. And now we're moving on. So it's time for them to meet, and Charlotte's very nervous, but Johan is just chilling. He goes home and he's like, Mom, do you agree with me doing this? And his mom is like, yeah, this is a great opportunity for you to get your ass in England and give us a better life. Episode 3. So Charlotte lands and she can't find Johan anywhere.
I'm walking through the airport and I can't see Johan anywhere. Oh my God.
Then we see 24 hours earlier, Charlotte is calling him and he isn't even answering her.
I'm calling Johan and no one is answering the phone.
Come on, Johan, you need to answer. Do it for your mother. So back to the present, she still can't find him. Oh my gosh, wait, is that him back there running? Charlotte! Charlotte! Oh, never mind. But wait, we finally see him. And then they hug.
I love seeing Johan's face. It makes my day. Why wouldn't it look at him?
What the hell?
They're saying I love your face. It's my favourite.
Me too.
Are you sure about that? So they're going to the resort and the guest for the wedding gets brought up again. Charlotte says that she's only inviting 2 people while Johan still insists on like 80 people. And even though Charlotte is paying for the whole thing, he wants to make sure that her mom and her sister are paying for their own resort because it definitely ain't gonna be him.
If they want to win it, they have to pay for the resort, not me.
Yeah.
Johan, we get that you're broke. I would have kept that to myself though, okay? I don't think anybody expected him to pay for them. Anyways, so they get to the resort that she paid for, then they get to the room that she paid for, but he made a very romantic gesture for his sugar mama, I mean fiance.
We're actively trying to have a baby.
Tomorrow we have twins.
I hope so.
Brother,
Then they do the nasty so Johan can have twins. They wake up. Charlotte obviously had a good time. Johan, on the other hand, could not stand her snoring.
I hope it don't scare him too much because he's got a lifetime of this.
So we find out that the first 3 days, Johan has to work, so Charlotte has to spend her time on the beach all by herself. But she is still worried about the whole flirting thing that he'll be doing. So then she sits down to another English woman who is quite the talker. Are you here on your own? No, my husband works here. Oh, really? These entertainers flirt a lot.
Because there's a lot of single women that come out here and try to find true love.
Won't you get jealous? Oh, what's the age difference? I'm 34 and he's 21. Wow, that's a big age difference. You're a cougar. What? What's that on your hand? Oh, it's my engagement ring.
My God.
Really? Do you want children? Oh, yes, of course. What happens if you get pregnant and you're in the UK and he's over here? Well, I guess we'll just have to see when it comes to it. Why do I have a British accent for her now? I kind of suck at British. Not kind of. I do suck at the British accent. It doesn't matter. Let's continue. You know, some people will think that you purposely got pregnant to get him to come to you. That's what some people will say.
That's what some people will say.
And what if he comes over and then he just leaves?
There's a lot of older people that have met people abroad and then they come over and then they leave.
Well, if that happens, then I guess I'll just have to hunt him down. Well, that was a good chat. So now Charlotte goes to investigate and she asks the bartender about Johan's job and she's like, do you think he's supposed to be flirting? And he's like, yeah, duh. And now Charlotte is mad because he's crossing the line, but that's how he gets extra tips. Okay, that's how he makes money to pay for tips when you guys go out to eat. Duh. So now she sits and she waits for Johan, who is 40 minutes late.
Boring waiting around. If Johan don't come back, we're done. I'll go and get his bags and I'll leave him at reception.
And so she waits so long for him that the episode ends and now the credits start rolling. Episode 4. So Charlotte is still waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And then he finally shows up talking all that shit. Girl, look how happy you are.
I'll go and get his bags and I'll leave him at reception.
12 seconds later.
He's here. Oh my God. I'm so relieved to see him.
So they sit down and they talk about England. Johan's plan is that once he gets there, he wants to pull a Manuel and send his family $300 a month. And I kind of like Johan, and I just hope that his attitude doesn't become like Manuel's later. So then they start talking about kids. They want 3. Does this even matter? No. Okay, moving on. So she visits his mom and his brother. Johan is happy that she's back because she helped them with some money and she can help them with some more.
Charlotte, she helped my family with the money, and she can help. Ball.
Oh my. So then they start talking about the roof, saying that it still leaks and that the workers didn't do a great job. And I'm sorry, but to me it kind of sounds like they want Charlotte to pay for like a better roof.
For Sam, it just doesn't add up.
No.
Then Charlotte's like, is there anything else that your mom needs? Oh my gosh, Charlotte, shut up. Literally, shut up. But it's too late because mom is like, well, our cooker needs to be fixed and I don't know if it's broken. And Johan is like, yeah, what else? So mom is like, well, I also need to see a doctor. So Charlotte is like, oh, you poor soul. How much are the hospital fees? Oh my gosh, Charlotte, stop. Okay, you're talking too much. Stop. At the very least, wait until you guys are married before you do all these things. But then mom is like, they need to do some tests and I want the kids to finish school first because I have to have the surgery. And Charlotte's just nodding like she's about to pay for all of that because she is. Oh, he's using her.
If she loves me, she have to love my mom. She need to help my family.
And I don't mean to sound insensitive because it is much harder in these other countries, but it's clear as day that he's just using her to put his family in a much better situation. You know what I mean? And I really like when that happens, when it's done to like horrible people. Like, yeah, I said it. Only the horrible people deserve that. But Charlotte doesn't seem bad. She actually seems like a very, very, very nice person. Disregard the whole age gap thing. She doesn't deserve this, okay? She deserves real love and happiness. And I don't think Johan is going to give that to her.
Remember that we will look after the family.
Dios quiere.
Yeah? Good?
Moving on. Now she's getting ready to go see the wedding venue. And it's nice, but it's definitely not going to fit the 80 people that Johan will like. So then she practices for a bit, but it's just kind of awkward.
Okay.
Anyways, episode 5. Where are they? Oh, they aren't in this episode. Episode 6. So they're checking out the wedding venue together. Charlotte wants to bring 2 people. Johan fortunately brought his number down to 20. So then they sit down and the planner is like, it'll be $1,600 just for you 2 with everything involved. But if you want more people in it, then it'll be an extra $50 per person. Johan says that he can't pay for the wedding, but he says that he wants all his friends there as well. Okay, then pay for them. What the fuck?
I can help, you know? I can. I don't have, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So now they go to his grandma's house. Charlotte's like, I hope your grandma will like me. Charlotte, babe, as long as you keep your wallet open, she will adopt you. Okay. So then Johan gives her a tour of the house, and oh my gosh.
Everything is difficult, you know, everything is expensive.
Johan is then like, if Charlotte wants to be with me, then she needs to know about my family and also help with some money. There he goes with the money again. Oh my goodness, this guy, leave her alone. So now Charlotte goes out and she buys everybody lunch, and my goodness, she is too nice. So now they take a family picture, and it kind of looks like those pictures, you know what I mean, those pictures. I'm gonna put some examples here. I hope I found enough. If not, that's awkward. So now it's nighttime and they go on a date, and she gives him a nice watch.
Ooh, this is nice.
I'm very happy.
Oh yeah, we know you are. Oh, he knows he hit the jackpot. Then he's like, I worry a lot about my family. And then he starts crying, and she goes to hug him, and he's like, you know how much I love my grandma. And she's like, we can help them. And he's like, no, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
We'll see what we can do.
Oh my gosh. So then he's like, tomorrow we have to give my mom and my grandma some money. Boy, if you don't sell that watch and give them money yourself, what the fuck? So then he's like, we gotta give my mom 60 and my grandmother 80. And Charlotte's like, that's a lot. And he's like, no. Then bitch, you give it to them. Okay, if it's not a lot, you give it to them. I don't like him. Yeah, I said it. All the Johan lovers, I don't like him. So he lists the things that they need, and oh my gosh, this isn't her responsibility.
Charlotte, she have some money. She look after me, and we have everything.
And she's just so delusional. It's clear as day that she wants to be loved by him, but come on, babe. Stand up!
Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up! Stand up!
I totally respect Johan for everything he does for his family. If I can help, I will. They're my family too now.
Stand up!
So now she's going home, and she says that she'll be back in 6 weeks. And he's like, nah, make it 4 months. And then she's like, what? And he's like, come on, baby. I'm saying we, but I actually mean you have to save some money for the wedding. So she's worried about leaving him while he continues to talk to girls every single day. And she's so heartbroken about leaving. And she's like, I miss you. And then he's like, yeah, we'll be together soon. Remember, in 4 months, not 6 weeks. So now they're leaving, and she leaves him her credit card.
So if you need anything, there's some money left on there, okay?
Thank you, baby. I promise we'll look after him.
You remember the number?
Yeah. If I need something, we'll take.
Excuse me? Charlotte, babe, finding love is never that serious, okay? We don't do that. As women, as the human race, forget women, nobody should be doing that, okay? Unless any guys want to slide into my DMs and give me their credit cards. No strings attached. I will take that. But no, you're basically paying for his love. What are you doing paying for his love? Okay? We don't do that. Nobody should be doing that, okay? Anyways, episode 7. Or am I still here? They aren't here again. Rude. Okay. Credits. Episode 8. Oh my gosh, again? Did they die? What happened? Rude. Credit. Episode 9. Finally, they're here. It gets sad as fuck. Oh my gosh. So we find out about Charlotte's dad, who died unexpectedly from cancer. So Charlotte expresses that life can end really soon, so she doesn't want to wait anymore and wants to marry Johan as soon as possible.
What means everything is what you do with your time. No one knows what's around the corner, so you've got to go and enjoy life.
So she calls Johan and says that she doesn't want a big wedding. She wants it to be small and she wants it next time that she comes. And Johan basically says, okay.
Are you sure you want to marry me?
Of course, baby. But you say I'm sure.
I'm joking.
Be together for the life.
Somebody's lying.
Anyways, her friend comes over and asks her who's going to pay for the wedding, and Charlotte says her, of course. Johan practically makes pennies compared to her. So then her friend is like, well, why are you moving the wedding closer? And Charlotte finally admits that it's because she wants a baby.
Really?
Yeah. Truth be told, it's not just my dad's passing that makes me want to bring the wedding forward. I just want to get him here and to start a family.
Is that a sensible idea? No. Her friend is like, what if he can't come here and you have to take care of the baby all by yourself? And she's like, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know, Charlotte? Figure it out. So then her friend is like, is he even ready for children at 21 years old? Does he already have kids? And Charlotte kind of makes this face as if she never even thought of that possibility before saying no. So she is done with people telling her about her relationship and says that she just wants to follow her heart. Okay, girlie. It's a long video. So now she heads to her bachelorette party and all her friends have Johan masks on.
Oh my God. I'd love to be surrounded by that many Johans in real life.
And who is this one friend and who is she staring at like that?
Should we say cheers to Char?
Do we have a problem?
Anyways, they played the Mr. and Mrs. game, which is a game where you ask a couple questions to see if they know each other well or not. One of the questions said, what was Johan's first impression of Charlotte? And he said, oh my gosh, this is the woman I want for the rest of my life.
I'm so excited because Charlotte, she helped my family with the money and she can help ball.
And all her friends' reactions says it all.
I think, oh my God, this is the woman I want for all my life.
Oh my God. He knows all the right things to say.
And then he says his favorite part of Charlotte's body is everything. And her friends look done. Because at that point, he's not even trying. He's trying to make it sound like he sounds like the perfect boyfriend. So Charlotte says he's cute. And her friend's like, you don't think he's playing it safe? And she's like, nope. Then they bring up his mom. And we find out that she's 2 years older than Charlotte.
You are 2 years younger than your boyfriend's mum.
Maybe he wants a sugar mummy.
Maybe he wants one. Maybe. So they ask her if she got a prenup and she says no, and then she gets mad that they brought it up. Girl, protect yourself. Oh my gosh, look at her drinking her last bit of sanity away.
He got my heart.
What did you get?
The D.
Please, can I have my money back?
Episode 10. So Charlotte's packing to get married. So she's there and they're talking, and Johan does not look excited at all. In fact, he kind of looks scared.
Your heart's beating fast.
Yeah.
Oh.
So apparently Johan has been organizing the wedding. Who would have thought? Not I. Charlotte says that she wants to keep things traditional, so she's going to stay in her mom's room. But then Johan gets nervous, like real nervous.
I'm going to jump!
The interviewer is asking him what's wrong, and he's kind of like just pacing back and forth.
You okay? You seem very nervous, Johan. You okay?
Then he's putting his head at the window, and I'm just like, bro, I get it. Okay, I do have sympathy for him. Here, you might be like, what the fuck? He's doing the best that he can for the sake of his family. He is scamming the fuck out of Charlotte for the sake of his family. Is it wrong? Absolutely. I get it. But he shouldn't be doing it. He needs to go and tell her right now that he doesn't want to do it. But does he do that? No. He is so nervous that it's getting so bad that Charlotte is breaking the fourth wall by making eye contact with us. Girl, don't look at us. We already warned you. So then she asks him what's wrong, and he says it's nothing.
I'm hoping it's not second thoughts.
You seem a bit... You sure?
And then he says it's going to be a long day tomorrow. yeah, I bet with her waiting at the altar all by herself, the day will be sure to drag. Anyway, she says that she's gonna go to her mom and we'll see him tomorrow. And he just says, and tells her not to be late. So Charlotte goes to her mom and tells her everything and says that Johan might be hella nervous. And her mom is like, yeah, I'll be nervous marrying you too.
I'd be nervous marrying you. Oh, I don't know what he's let himself in for, does he? No.
Nah, that would make me cry. Anyways, her laughing turns to crying as she just wants her daughter to be happy.
I didn't even think she liked me that much.
So now she's getting ready and she looks lovely. So they're leaving and they make it to the reception, but no uncle.
Where the hell is he?
So apparently Johan's uncle is supposed to pick them up, but he isn't there. And time just keeps ticking and Charlotte is just pissed.
Be quick.
So she's calling Johan and he's like, oh, we'll be there in 5 minutes. 5 minutes pass. Oh, we'll be there in 5 more minutes.
5 minutes? No, you said that 5 minutes ago.
5 more minutes pass. Oh, he didn't know that you guys were ready. Excuse me? How did he know that?
I'm hot. I'm bothered. I'm trying to hold this together. I don't want anyone to know that I'm getting pissed off.
So Charlotte's like, if he doesn't turn up soon, then me and you are over. And now 30 minutes later, his uncle finally shows up. So then they get in and he's like, ready?
Yeah, let's go quickly.
And then he pulls up to this building and I'm like, where is the fucking beach?
Venue looks like a doll office. Nothing wedding-y at all. It is horrific.
And to make matters worse, Johan isn't even there. Charlotte's on the phone talking to him like, where are you? How long? I'll leave. And Mama's like, oh my god, he stood her up.
Where's Johan? Where is he? Oh my god, he stood her up.
Both her mom and her friend are like, they would have been left, and me too. But actually, I wouldn't have stayed this long for this to even happen, okay? So now she's out there smoking from stress. So it's already 11 o'clock, the time they were supposed to get married. And shocker, not. Johan doesn't show up.
If I've missed this appointment, then he's missed the opportunity of us because I'm just going to go back to my room without Johan.
Episode 11. So Charlotte is still waiting, but Johan finally shows up.
Who would have thought? Not me.
She's like, go speak to them. Oh, hi.
You're late. Go and speak to them. Hello. Hola. Hola.
So instead of going in, he's making a whole bunch of excuses saying, it's not my fault, it's the car's fault. But then they finally go inside and Charlotte's like, we nearly got divorced before we even got married. He.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
So they head into the room and it's cramped with everybody. Mom is pissed. Johan starts crying because he's actually doing this shit.
He's crying and it really does show how much he loves me.
Okay. So then they kiss, but peep Mom in the back. She is just so fucking pissed.
I wanted her to have a lovely wedding, and it's just not what I expected.
So Charlotte's mom and Johan finally meet up to talk. Mom is like, why were you late? And Johan says that it was the puncture of the car. But Mom doesn't believe him and strongly believes it's because he had cold feet. Then she talks about how he changed plans with the taxi and how that caused him to be 35 minutes late. And Johan's like, no, you guys weren't 35 minutes late. And Mom's like, yes, we were. And overall, you can kind of tell with their vibe that they do not like being late. Which I get because I hate late people too. But it's very obvious that it takes them off. Because remember in that episode, I forgot which episode it was. Episode 3, where Charlotte was about to leave him completely because he was late to seeing her after his shift.
Boring waiting around. If Johan don't come back, we're done. I'll go and get his bags and I'll leave him at reception.
So yeah, they take that very, very seriously. So now Charlotte's about to leave, but she tells Johan that she really wants him with her and in the UK and she just can't wait. So now she leaves and then she flies back home. She meets up with her friend and tells her everything and her friend is like, what? And then Charlotte says that she gotta provide for him once he comes to the UK. And then her friend's like, what? And Charlotte's like, yeah, because he won't be able to work for a while. And then her friend is like, what?
What?
So now we see the cameraman and I'm like, oh, it's getting serious. They sit Charlotte down and tell her that someone emailed them saying that they are in a relationship with Johan. And Charlotte can't believe it.
We know that it's the truth. We've seen evidence with dates. We've seen evidence with photographs. And we've seen evidence with texts.
So Charlotte is upset, clearly.
There's pictures of you with a woman. You have a girlfriend. Yes, you do, you lying prick. You haven't even got the balls to tell me the truth.
She tells her friend and her friend is like, what? So Charlotte says that he's denying everything, and then she cries into her friend's arm, and then they go out and they burn the dress.
Why, Lord? Why, Lord? Why?
I mean, I feel like they just could have sold it. I don't know. It's just a waste of money, okay? I'm sorry. Get your money back, girl. In the next episode, more women come out to Charlotte saying that he does this a lot, where he flirts with women and gets gifts from them. And now she will be on a mission to stop him, I think. I don't know. I kind of zoned out. But to be honest, if I was Johan, I would have brought the least amount of people to my wedding, because the more people you invite, the more people that talk. Obviously, somebody in that wedding talked, but honestly, fuck Johan. Who would have saw this coming? Me. I saw this coming. So it makes sense why he's denying it like crazy. He's trying to get to the UK so he can like stop, like, oh, let me get a gift here and a gift there and a gift there, and finally live the life that I want to live as a Spanish teacher making 30 to 25 euros an hour.
Los planes míos es dar clase de español.
Profesor de español.
Sí, a 30 o 25 libras una hora.
Thank you so much for watching, especially for all those that watched from the beginning to the very end. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, so this is the longest video I've ever recorded. Long ass video. Great for all the people that wanted long videos from me. Horrible for me because that's like editing 2 videos all in one. What do I usually say? Oh yeah. I can't remember. Oh yeah. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching and share. Bye.